Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jameson with Games. Happy Monday, folks. Very special Monday in the sense that it's a holiday, Remembrance Day. So let's all make sure that we take a moment to reflect on the sacrifices people have made in the past so that we could be free. Perhaps more people could have done that last week. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't put the political label on this stream, so let's dispense with that discussion. And let's say that here we are to play some Lolo, Adventures of Lolo, specifically the Famicom edition. So in North America, there are 3 Adventures of Lolo games on the Nintendo Entertainment System. In Japan, there are only 2 Adventures of Lolo games on the Famicom. So there is no Japanese Famicom equivalent to our first Adventures of Lolo game, which, from what I understand, collects puzzles from the MSX home computer Eggerland games, which precede the Famicom and the Adventures of Lolo sub-series. Then, Adventures of Lolo 1 for the Famicom, the game I'm playing today, is equivalent in its engine, its underlying programming, to our Adventures of Lolo II, but with a different set of puzzles. I don't think it's completely distinct. I think there's some overlapping puzzles, but they're I played about half the game so far in my previous session. And certainly there are lots of different ones, lots of original puzzles. And then eventually, Adventures of Lolo 2 for the Famicom is the equivalent of our Adventures of Lolo 3, but with different puzzles. So that's exciting, because I love Lolo, and now I've beaten all the NES ones eventually, somehow playing them since my childhood till now without ever succumbing to the temptation to look up a puzzle solution. And finally, in my late 30s, was smart enough to beat them. So here we are, playing the Japanese ones. I started this up some time ago. Hey, David Alexander, welcome. I can't remember when. I mean, I know it was much earlier this year that I played one session of this game, and then it's been a year. Oh my! So I haven't really found a chance to slot in an off-schedule Lolo stream, and now here we are on a beautiful day off. So without any further ado, let's fire it up. Hope you're well today, David. Okay. And quick load. And here we are. I'm not sure exactly where I am in the game. I think I got through 5 floors, but I guess we'll have to wait until the next time I'm shown a status report of where we are. But I think we're halfway through. 5 out of 10 floors. We shall see. Haven't even attempted. I got to this puzzle, but did not even attempt it. Is what I believe is the case. I'm 99% sure of that. So let's take a look. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with a room divided into halves via this river and these no movement, one directional block tiles. And then also the lower half is divided into 2, I'd call them quadrants, except the top isn't really providing the other 2. But this is internally bisected vertically. We have on the board 1, 2, 3, 4 Medusas. If you're seeing Lolo for the first time somehow, you thought, yes, I'm going to watch this Twitch stream and or YouTube video on demand of some guy play a game I've never heard of, and I'm going to start with the second episode of the... Hey, if for whatever reason that's what you've done, well, the gimmick with Medusas is if Lolo occupies a horizontal or vertical plane with them, and there's no block in between him and them, then zap, instant death. You can see this Medusa is frustrated because both this rock and this Snakey are protecting Lolo. So we have 4 Medusas. These Medusas are going to need to be blocked, let's see, at least 1, 2, probably 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna need 6 blocks in total to complete this. The thing that's already looking the trickiest is how we're gonna get a block up here. But we're gonna figure it out. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. It could be as simple as a teleport gimmick. Then, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snakies. Snakies do nothing, but they can be put in eggs. They serve as blocks. And we have 2 emerald framers that also can be pushed around and used as blocks. The goal is to collect all the heart framers, which will open the treasure, get to the door. Okay. What can we do? Well, I can pick up 4 of the heart framers in this little area. And we'll see what that does for me in terms of shots. 6 shots. Okay. Can't take this one, because this Medusa will zap me. Meanwhile, just taking a look. I mean, seems like there's really nothing to do except to get up here, which could be accomplished in exactly one way, which is to use a single shot to ride this snaky across. So, I don't know. Let's do it and see where we are on the other side. I think this one's going to require some experimentation. There's no current. I wasn't expecting a current there. Now. You know what? I already want to start over to experiment with something. Game over, but don't worry. That's a meaningless thing as long as you don't turn your Nintendo off. If you turn your Nintendo off and you use your password to continue, you start from the start of the level, or the floor. You should always start from whichever room you're in, as long as you keep the game on. Also, I think this is the first room of floor 6, so yeah, exactly halfway through the game. Here's what I want to find out right away. If I cover this snaky over before he respawns, will it be the respawn gimmick where sometimes if an enemy is blocked from respawning, instead of ceasing to exist, which is what normally happens, it'll appear in a place that's more convenient for you, like this would be. That's one possibility of how we're going to deal with this problem. So might as well test it right away. Let's go. Nope. That sound is the snaky not respawning. And so... The hard part is going to be figuring out how to get these these ones blocked from the bottom. Like, I could put this here pretty easily, but having done that, I would still need to push it up. And how am I going to push it up? Well, I would need to get a snaky into the water here, but maybe it's a respawn gimmick with a different snaky? I can't remember if the respawn gimmick works that way. Let's see what else I can do though. It's way too early going to just go, and start trying to think about this. What happens to this snaky if I put it in the water? Is there a current? No. Okay. What happens if I cover that snaky? Does it respawn? No. So, okay. Curiouser and curiouser. Like, what could this... Is this a red herring snaky? The only other thing I can imagine it doing... I guess if there's a current here, I could push it up from below. Worth testing. This is a level that demands some experimentation before we really just start. Some controlled experimentation. Before I start actually consciously trying to beat it. Yes. Current that way. So that's what that snaky is for. it is to be brought up and block one of these, presumably. So the two of these could be the blocks here. Still need two things to block up. Oh no! I could push them halfway. If they're, you know, you can see Lolo's movement can have half squares. Well, same with anything you're pushing. And a half block stops Medusa. So I don't need two separate blocks to block these. Nice. Okay. Well, what would happen if I went with this theory of the purpose of these particular snakies right now, and if I could get them in place like I'm hoping, can I see something else to do? Let's find out. Okay, you know what though? Actually, here's a thought. Before I experiment with those, that part actually seems like the easy part now. I mean, it already did, but it seems easy enough to not even be worth testing right now. What I should do right now is think for a moment. Assume this is what's going to go here. I would first need to do this. And then I would need to go like that. If there was a snaky here, then I could push a snaky in here, push it to the left. Okay. Maybe. This is something I can test immediately. Probably I shouldn't have done that, but we're just testing. It was a waste of a shot, but okay. Yep. You can only have one egg in the water at the time, but the crossover is such that as long as you're holding that left button, you can pull it off. Cool. At this point, I should have run down and got that, so that I didn't have to waste this shot. Okay. Obviously, this is not optimized yet. Well, now if I push this one to here, I can get down into here and get all of these hearts. Put that like that. I'm not gonna win because I've not been shot efficient, but I think I'm down to optimizing at this point. Now, had I more than one shot remaining, how many shots would I need remaining here? Well, I have one. And if I shot him, I could push him in here, get this guy up. So I only wasted 2 shots. Okay. I can do this. Let's go. Okay. Cross. Put this in position. Oh. This was not shot efficient. Oh, so close. Hey, weird. Lolo didn't drown. That shouldn't be allowed. But okay. It's already coming together. Feels good. Man, I love Lolo. I should reiterate my point that I've made many times in the course of this series. Playthroughs, which is that it's outrageous to me that, Nintendo continues to have a close working relationship with HAL Laboratories. HAL Laboratories made the Box Boy series, so they obviously know that there is a market for, you know, budget eShop cutesy puzzle games with adorable mascots. Why hasn't there been a new Lolo game since the year 2000? It's outrageous. Alright, well, crying isn't going to change it. But alright, reclaiming one shot thus. By waiting, and then... Ta-da! Okay, so should I be doing what I am doing right now? No. And I see now that I shouldn't have. Save pushing this dude up for later. Okay. Okay. Here we go. At least get back down here. Oh wait, given that I had to come back down here, there's no need for me to restart before. Ah, well. No, you know what? I should get the other guy in play right now. Okay. Because I think that might... If I just... Okay. This might be coming together. Like, on this attempt. If I just wait here... My buddy comes back, and I go like this. Boom. One done. Yeah. I think this is working? I mean, let's find it. Oh no. Ah, well, okay. If I hadn't forgot my principles there. Finally was like, I need to look closer what that emoji David used was. It's Anchorman, isn't it? It's Ron Burgundy. Okay. Okay. Now the deal here is just that I have to act quicker than I did last time. Thumb slipped on the crummy Logitech D-pad. I'm an affluent person. I don't need to be using a $20 Logitech D-pad for my PC gaming. I could buy the authentic Switch ones and get whatever it takes to hook them up to the computer. Oh well. Here we go. go. Okay. Ah, probably broke the timing there. Nope. Okay. I think I've done it. No. Unless there's a shot. I can't remember if there were shots in these or not. If there's not, I need to get more efficient. Haha. No, turns out I'm so efficient, I'm gonna have an unused shot. Oh wait, no, we're not at Lolo's comical flexing yet. But hey, there's another one in the books. Do a quick save state. Alright, what do we got here? We have two Medusas, again. Trees prevent Lolo and other enemies from moving through an area, but they do not block Medusa's gaze. Medusa can see the trees through the forest. Brigadeth, welcome! There's one hammer power on the board. And we have a Dawn Medusa. Like Medusa, except he moves. I'm gonna guess this guy's gonna be moving on a vertical plane, but I guess we'll see. Some snakies, and a Gall, who right now doesn't... Gall's gimmick is he's asleep until all the heart framers are gathered, and then he spits fire if you go in front of him. It's not like Medusa or Dawn Medusa, which is an instant kill. You can run past him. Right now, it does not look like this Gall is gonna matter, like, for his Gallness, but I guess we'll see. And then otherwise, I guess it's just time to find out what happens. Okay, so there, right away, we know what the hammer is going to be for. The hammer is unlocked when I grab a certain number of heart framers. The remaining ones will all start blinking, and when I get them, they will unlock the powers that are available from top to bottom. In this case, the only one. Hammer smashes one rock. Obviously, this rock needs to be smashed, because this guy cannot be standing here if I'm going to get this. So it's going to be a thing where I'm going to have to smash this rock and then pinned on Medusa between two snakies or emerald framers, but I can't see myself getting access to both of those emerald framers. Pin him so that I can go above him, or beside him, get these. Then we're also going to need to block him. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Let me think. Okay, this Medusa definitely needs to be blocked twice. Is already blocked once. I won't be moving Gall. Doesn't need to be blocked here. Probably. Then this Medusa needs to be blocked twice. Dawn Medusa needs to be blocked thrice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are only 5 things that can block, besides Gall, on the board. So some stuff's gonna have to pull double duty. Let's see what's possible. Okay. We have the hammer pretty early on. I was hoping the hammer would be deferred so that we could say, you know, at least we would know no need to mess with Dawn Medusa just yet. It's not possible to mess with Dawn Medusa just yet, so I guess there's some comfort there. Okay. I think this Snakey's job seems pretty likely, at least at the start, to be this. Because that serves... There's another thing. Sometimes I needed 7 blocks, while I just did 2 of the blocks with a single Snakey. Except that neither of these blocks will allow me access down here. Okay. However, I do have access to the up here space now. And I'm gonna have a lot of shots to work with. So I bet one task is gonna be to do everything I just did faster and see if I can zap that Snakey again before he hatches the first time. Let's start over. It says game over, but the game's not over. By Adventures of Lolo II for Famicom, or 3 on the Nintendo Entertainment System, they realized it was kind of silly to have a live structure. So that was another step in the lineage towards when we get to Baba's U and we have Rewind. Man, I love Baba's U. Maybe someday I'll do that. Like, I've solved most of the puzzles in Baba's U, but if I just started a new game, am I going to remember all the solutions? Almost certainly not. Okay, let's try this real fast. That wasn't as fast as it could have been. But also, it seems like probably... Okay. Instead of continuing to try to optimize that pathway, let's accept defeat on it. And repurpose Snaky. This is probably not shot optimal, but that's okay. We don't even know what's available to us. Right now, Snaky can help us out, like this. And we can clear the whole left corner of the screen now. Not fast enough. Oh wait, no we can't. Listen to me deluding myself. I still need to block Medusa to the left. Or... do I actually block her from the bottom and never go through here? Perhaps. We don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Playing around. We're feeling out the space. There's a very exciting edition of Greg and James Beat 'em Up coming up tomorrow, as long as, barring unforeseen disaster, knock on wood here. Because, without ever mentioning it to Greg, I conceived, composed, recorded a chiptune theme song, official theme song for Greg and James Beat 'em Up. So we'll still have our starting soon song, give people time to join. But then it's going to switch to a proper title screen, which is going to look really basic for now, but maybe that'll be a December project for me to make us a title screen that looks like a classic NES game title screen or something. And that can come up while the 16-second theme song plays. And then when the things go up on YouTube, I can chop off the starting soon song and just have a catchy little tune at the start. Anyway, I'm excited because I never told Greg I was doing it, so it's all new to him. This clearly needs to be done fast, and I believe that moment of slippage screwed it up. Okay, well, zap zap once more. Okay. Well, more shots? No. So shot optimization is going to be a big thing here, because I can bring this Snaky up, thus, smash the rock and run. Scary. Then do that. Bring Snaky up. And if I had 2 more shots, I could get away with it all. But I don't. Okay. So there it is. Do everything I just did, but smoother. And more efficiently. Just need to claw back 2 shots. And it won't be this one. Or will it? Almost certainly not. Close, but no. Because I don't think that was optimized, but it was awfully close to optimized. But I think I can claw back this one. Maybe. Maybe. well try. You know what? No, there's too much looping around. Okay. I have not clawed back a single shot yet, so that's not promising. Let's not despair just yet. Okay, yes. Just need to be slightly smoother for that one. So there's one we can claw back. No, there's no split second where you can shoot, hit right, and go, which is actually comforting to know. Eases the task. Ooh. Now that I've said that, I might see how I could optimize this to actually claw it back. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. On future tries. But here... there's too much running around there. It would take 2 extra shots to get this snaky in play. And I could only claw back 1, I think, by getting that snaky in play, so, yeah. Okay. Gotta be able to do this one. I must. Ah! But that's not how. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I don't think there's any scheme left here. Okay. This time, though. Ugh. Stupid D-pad. What if I do use this guy here? Okay, what if I'm just missing something where there's an efficiency to be gained by using this guy? I don't think I am. But imagine if I was. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Now, what were all the things I was thinking? I mean, this part's easy. Terrifying, but easy. And then... and then I think I've done it with a shot left over. Didn't fall for gall there. Outrun the flames. All right. Another one for the record books. Excellent. Feels good. Feels great. Been drinking green tea all day. Think you can slow me down? Okay. Well, no enemies. This is a navigational challenge. We have a lot of rocks, a lot of one-way tiles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heart framers. The power on the board is to change the direction of one one-way tile. When you do that, it always changes to just be neutralized. Like, if I was facing this guy and I use the change power, it's not going to flip all the way around and become a problem over here. It's going to point up that way so that Lolo from every viable direction can enter it. Okay. There's a freebie. And then it's a matter of thinking like, okay, what can I get to before I even start thinking about moving anything or doing anything? And the answer is, that's it. From here on out, you gotta move things and do things. This one's easy though. Put it there, that's just done. Don't have to worry about that screwing me up. I can take this, I can go back. I still have the run of the place. Similarly, I can do that. Take this and stay. I can get this one. And I'm still here. Okay. I don't see any, I don't see freebies anymore. Or do I? No. Okay. Is there any way by which I could ever get down here without using the arrow? Because that would clarify where we need the arrow. Can't come down this way. Can't come in that way. Can't come in this way. Oh, but I could come down this way. Okay. And in fact, why don't I? I need the arrow to get out, though. Okay. So at that point, can it be all so simple? There's only one framer left to get, and I can see how to get it. Then can I get back to the treasure? Guided by Voices, welcome! I've never played Satisfactory. It does seem like the kind of game that I would enjoy. So perhaps I should try it sometime. The big problem, of course, is that there's just there's so many games that I would love to play. And I'm making no progress on that backlog. Yeah, you know what? There's something to be said for taking something where you can take control and make things better without having to contend with the forces of reaction. Yeah, I think this is just easy? No. No, it's not, because... Wait. Yes, it is. As long as I stop myself like I just did. That's... I've mentioned this before, that like sandbox gameplay, like I admire it, and like I like when those things are there, that I can do all sorts of cool stuff, but I never do anything with it. Oh, this is done and dusted. Yeah. Nice. Sometimes those are like the thorniest ones, the ones that have no enemies and just some stuff to push. That one was very gentle. But like, one thing I love is when a game has sandbox elements, but also a clear quest. Like, when I played Tears of the Kingdom, the building mechanic, like the building stuff in that, is so cool. And it's such a well-designed tool, and you can do so much with it. And I never once, in the entire time I was playing the game, tried to build a machine just to see what I could do. But I always had objectives where it was like, well, geez, if I build a machine right now, I can get up there, or I can accomplish this goal. That's the sweet spot for me. Even when I was a kid, like, if we're gonna play in the sandbox, can we make up a game that has rules and structure? All right, what do we got? What do we got? What are we dealing with? Whole pack of goals down here, which is unfortunate given that the treasure chest is right there. Sand patch, which slows Lolo down. So these goals will wake up and they're gonna make hell for me trying to get here. I think I can see what the way might be, which might be something like push one of these gulls from the other side in an egg, blast it out of the egg, and then hope that Lolo can walk onto the thing faster than a flame can come and get him? Maybe. Anyway, that's getting ahead of myself. We have 2 Medusas in the corner that need to be blocked twice each, so 4 blocks, which we got plenty to work with. A ton of skulls! Skulls, the gimmick with skulls is that they're dormant until you get the last heart framer. They all wake up and they chase Lolo down. Fortunately, there's lots of grass. The gimmick with the grass is that the bad guys can't come on the grass. Grass is only for heroes. Alright. Well, the opening path is extremely constrained here. I must take this heart framer and go up. So that part's easy enough. Then I have 2 shots. And I think I want these emerald framers here to block the Medusas from the bottom, because I'm not going to need to come up in the top row at the end when the skulls are running around, but I'm absolutely going to need to be in one of these columns, I think. So I want those blocks to be permanent. So let's do this. Okay. So now it's all just exit strategy, really. How am I going to get away with this? Oh! I see that I can actually use these emerald framers. How many shots do I have to work with? I can find out at no cost. Okay. So, I have 1 shot to work with, but I think I'm going to use it to get this heart emerald framer and put it here to block both of these goals, so that then I go down, ding. Okay, yeah. This one might just be easy. Every now and then. It's not important to squish it up against their faces. It would do the exact same job from here, but I find it more comforting to visually see it touch them. Okay, and then there's nothing to do but win. No, wait, I'm out of shots. I underthought this by 1 step. Intriguing. Okay, so... I mean, that makes things significantly trickier. Well. This part seems prescribed. Maybe it's not, but before I start trying to, you know, look for radical breaks with my assumptions, I'm gonna test the limits of my opening assumptions. The emulator flicker seems worse today than it has been. I am playing these on an emulator. I'm not aware of any way in which I could commercially acquire the Famicom version of Adventures of Lola. So my conscience is clear. Okay. Now, having done all this, then what? Hello, your mom. I'm not a big collector of things, but I should try to track down a Famicom. Oh, bummer. That's a drag. Well, there are but 2 shots left. How? How can it be done? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Is the answer... No. Never mind. Nope. It's got something to do... I feel like the one Gaul who's not, like, in on the let's face inward scheme is part of the answer here. But how? And then I see it. And it's beautiful. Ooh, do you have a date for that in mind? Actually, no, wait. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I should try to attend that, but no, I shouldn't. I haven't played Ultima 3 yet. I shouldn't spoil myself on that. But downstream of that, I certainly would like to be there when you start Ultima 4: Quest of the Avatar. Okay, hold on. Can I learn? Yes, I can. I think I've done it. Nope. I failed. But why? Hold on. Let me try again. Ah. Haha! Shout out to your mom, who is a retro streamer with like a sincere collection. There, I'm learning things. Anyway, I've watched a few of your video on demands and only been there for one stream. But boy, when I was there, the vibes were great. It was a great time. It was in television stream. Your mom's a serious collector of things. And so had a reel in television, bunch of games. RF switched it up so it was a live in television feed. I went totally insane over the Kool-Aid Man game for in television. Just lost my mind. Yeah, that was a game about, you know, hope the kids are doomed. The Kool-Aid Man can't save you, kids. It's time to die of thirst in your own parents' home. In the 80s, so it's, you know, they're latchkey kids. Yes, that doesn't so much get streamed, I don't think, because of copyright issues, I assume. But oh man, your mom has a killer record collection in its immense size, and like because it's the goal is to collect every 80s LP. Cool. Okay, I think this is it. Boom. Haha. I was thinking all wrong when I was pushing this guy down and then, wait, whoops. Pushing this guy down and then getting this guy. Just get this guy from this side. Saves you a shot. All right, this is the end of floor 6. This is not a 2-session playthrough because the pace is slower now. But okay, we have 4 unequal quadrants divided by the rivers. Thank you, much appreciated. I love that game, and I love it. Like, it doesn't have that much of an impact. Well, it has one huge impact and one like downstream medium impact. And then one... Okay, character creation is sort of significant in Ultima 4. But more than anything, it's just great. It's just a cool character creator. Okay, so here we are. We have these Dawn Medusas. Sorry, Dawn's Medusa, since Dawn is the title. They're going to, I assume this guy is going to be a... Yes, they must be. There's no hammer involved, so this guy's a vertical boy. This guy's a horizontal boy. They're both going to need to be blocked. And I'll probably want to block them after I've got this. So this Snakey's going to have to do a lot of work for me, I think. Okay. Let's start playing around. At least I'm pretty safe, but here's the thing. If I made a list of my top 10 jump scare experiences in video games, it would not be an exciting list, because other people can be like the Resident Evil dogs, and, you know, many other things. You know, Alien Isolation, etc. All 10 of my top 10 would be moments in Adventures of Lolo where I didn't think I was in any danger from a Medusa or Dawn Medusa, but I was, and then went ch-ch. If it happens, and I get caught off guard, you will look and you will think like, look at this goof, like, you know, playing it up, like he's a reactions streamer in the old days of YouTube or whatever. It's like, nope, I'm just sincerely terrified. Sincerely, have never managed to build up any kind of defense. Okay. Can I get the top right one now? Yes. Good. And in fact, I should get them all now with reflexes, if possible, which I believe it is. Okay, now the only thing is that I should have moved that Emerald Framer before I started clearing multiple paths for Dawn Medusas to get me. Dawns. Okay. So 4 shots in play. Obviously, this Snakey's gonna have to help us push Emerald Framers around. Both these guys now need to be crammed over into the corner. And I'm gonna need to get to the end. Well. No sense in over-intellectualizing it. Why don't I just try? This is entirely safe. Except for this part. I think right now I'm hoping against all hope for more shots. I don't know. This seems hard to do. Just on your knees, begging for shots, please. I need one more. All I need is one more. Then all my problems will be solved. Okay. No more shots are forthcoming. Which does raise this, I guess, we're hoping against all hope for a current in this river. Because there wasn't a current in this river. Unless it's, no, there definitely wasn't, so, okay. And then there's this extra emerald framer. Which does make me think maybe this is get the snaky to respawn somehow, but why would that help me? I don't know. Well. Here we go. Woo! Alright, shots? Yes! So, it's the snaky respawn gimmick, isn't it? Unless there's a current. I mean, we can test both. Do we have a current? We did. Oh no. That's okay. I'll take advantage of the current with my one remaining shot. I guess that emerald framer, I could have used it to ease some of the timing burden on myself. But oh well. Ta-da! Oh. Pump those biceps. Those puzzle-solving biceps. We have reached floor 7. Floor 6 is in the books. Okay. What are we looking at here? Whole bunch of emerald framers. There's 9 emerald framers available, but I'm not going to be able to use them all. To start with, like, these 2 on the bottom are just dead. You can't get below them and push them up, so they're nothing. But also, some of these are going to wind up stuck, probably, in the course of freeing the rest of them. Now, Dawn Medusas, 2 Dawn Medusas, 2 regular Medusas, a goal pointed right at the treasure like a jerk, and a Rocky, just to make the whole thing a little stressful, because Rocky, as his face implies, is a nice guy, but kinda dumb. And so Rocky's gimmick is he walks around slowly, unless he gets on a plane with Lolo, in which case he's like, "Hey Lolo, what's up?" And he comes running at you, and he'll push you, and he can either get you stuck, so you gotta restart, or push you into the path of an enemy, and you're killed. Okay, these Medusas are gonna need to be blocked. Let's see. This one needs to be blocked below. This one needs to be blocked below. This one needs to be blocked to the right, which can be done here, and this one needs to be blocked to the right. So that only takes 3 blocks, but we also have this Dawn Medusa, who I guess probably the move is to trap here, like put a block here, and then plug him with another emerald framer. We're gonna have to mess around and see what happens. Uh-oh. Maybe this framer can be useful. Unless it turns out that I need to use Rocky. Oh, and you know what? Actually, this is already this is no longer viable. Pushing this one all the way over here actually breaks it, because now I can't get underneath it. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So what I actually want to do is this, for now. And then, I mean, I can free all three of the ones to my left. That's nice. And I can do this. Minimizing risk here. There. If I can trap this guy from the top right here, then they're just locked in there. Only need one more framer for that. I feel pretty good about the prospect of trapping Rocky here, so I'm gonna try it. If I get shots, then that's probably a sign that no, you're supposed to use Rocky. But maybe this will just be okay. I always like it when the Dawn Medusas have less freedom of movement. Dawn's Medusa, sorry. So, put this one here. Can I step up fast enough? No, absolutely not. Which might suggest a problem in my whole game plan here. But before I despair, why don't I see what else I can do? No, I can do it. Okay, perfect. Except imperfect. Okay. This can go here now. I have 3 framers left to play with. Which I'm first going to use, as mentioned, to solve our Dawn's Medusa problem once and for all. And then the only remaining necessary block, there's only one remaining block needed. This was highly framer efficient because I can use this one, thus neutralizing all of those problems. Ho ho! Unless I'm missing something, he said, tempting the gods. This one's done. It's over. Thanks for trying, floor 7, room 1. And here we are, floor 7, room 2. How's the time? Oh, I got time. I'm not playing for long today because it is a day off that me and my lady love both have together, so spend some time with her, you know, that kind of stuff. Also, I got to do some dishes. But it's not quitting time at all yet, so let's carry on. What do we get? What do we get? What are you throwing at me here? Dawn Medusa. I'm gonna guess this guy's on the horizontal plane, but I guess we'll find out. This would be devious if it's true. I think he's gonna be like this. Medusa. This Medusa needs to be blocked in the ways that she is currently blocked. But that means that there's trickery afoot. Well, because this Medusa needs to be blocked below, which is going to be a respawn gimmick. Who can be respawned there? It could be this Snakey, which is stressful to think of. Or it could be this Skull, which is less stressful to think of. There are 6 framers that could all be manipulated here. And Dom Medusa obviously needs to be pinned only a little bit. Okay. A lot depends on what direction he's even going to move in. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Two shots. Could it be as simple as using 3 framers? No, it'd be 4 framers to take care of Dom Medusa in the way I'm thinking. It might be necessary, though. I'm gonna try it. If I took those hearts out of there, well, now he can throw a knife through the trees. However, that does that. Well, put him like that. Ooh, this Medusa up here actually needs to be blocked here and here, which are obviously going to be respawn gimmicks, but I don't think I'm set up here to hit them both. I think the way I've done it is not going to work. But let's play it out hard. Maybe. Are there shots here is a big question. Yes. Okay. So... Ooh, even more. Well, let's try blasting this Snakey away. And covering it. It works, but perhaps not in the exact way you would hope. I could have also blocked that spot. And I don't think I can do this fast enough. I'll try to cover the skull with that Snakey. Oh. But then it respawns there. So you gotta get that spot covered. Let's try doing that within the context of everything else I'm already doing. I don't know. Well, here. Okay. Do that. Then come all the way around. Get that heart framer out of there. And then I can block the one spot, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do to get another thing into the respawn loop. Like, it would have to be that sneaky. But how am I going to do that? Not confident I can. In which case, it's the skull that needs to be covered. I don't know. Okay. Well. Might as well at least find this out. With both spots covered. Are we sending this snaky up to Medusa Town? I presume we are, but... Yes. But then... How... Like, I have 2 shots, but what would I cover that snaky up there with? I mean, nothing. Okay. This is fiendish because something needs to be covering this, because this is the first gimmick respawn point. If something covering this has to be this. Or it has to be the first thing that has been respawned out of there. In which case, perhaps it could be this. If I trap this doll Medusa over here. I don't know. I don't know about this, but let's try. What I'm envisioning here, I guess, never involves me going up this pathway here. I just go like this, and that's how I take care of the doll Medusa. Fair chance. Need some shots, thank you. So then what I'm thinking to start... I don't know about this, but it's what I'm thinking to start. I don't know if I can press up fast enough to not be killed here. Nope. Okay. So what could the answer be? It could be many things. I guess. Okay, hold on. Is it at all feasible? Well, no, it's not. Obviously not. This was stupid. Yeah, I don't know if I see a way to do this fast enough, but I might as well try. What I'm thinking is, what if I take this snaky out from below and then try to block it with that, just hoping I get the timing right here. I don't love it. Let's try. Okay. That's something. Except that I borked it in the exact same way as last time. Also, I should have grabbed that thing already. The one up top. Okay. Okay. Get all the available ones, since ultimately it's really all about getting Medusa blocked to get this last one. So, but, gotta deal with that. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, but then what is the plan? Is there a plan? Not sure that there is. Well, let's do what we know we can do. Okay. Okay. I'm not convinced that I have a plan. The assumption that the... Oh. My assumption has been 2 respawns, and that's the wrong assumption. Because the answer is to have the skull be the only thing over here so that it's a stable block for me to grab this, and then it's moving so I can time myself with it. That's the solution. So the only question is, how do we accomplish that? Well, I guess if that's the answer, I don't need to do anything with this guy. Because getting this guy to the secondary position would then allow me to use him to cover this guy. I would need a second thing into the secondary position, which I guess could be this? Don't know. Well, gather up the hearts. It could involve not binding... Oh no, if I'm doing this, I think I'm actually safe to bind Dawn Medusa with a single framer to the left? Maybe? Proceeding on that assumption for the moment. If for no other reason than that it's comforting. Yeah. I think this is something. Because then, I'm going to put this here so that I can bring it back. So it's blast, blast, put him in place, push the block over. Double respawn. Skull's over there for me. And now, it's all timing. Skull moves fast, so the timing is imperative. It is high pressure. It's not that hard. Boom. Nice. And on we go. Alright. Lots going on here, including two friends we haven't seen yet today. We have Lava, another friend we haven't seen yet today. Just like water, except you can't push snakies into it and float across. And if you get the bridge power up, which would be a permanent bridge that you could lay across water, it's a temporary bridge that gets burned up by the lava. Up in the top right corner, we have Leaper and Alma, both of whom are just going to run around. But if we touch Leaper, Leaper goes to sleep permanently and becomes a block that cannot be moved in any way, cannot be put in an egg, cannot be pushed around, nothing. Alma, on the other hand, just kills Lola if she touches him. Then we got a bunch of Gulls. Okay. So, what needs to be blocked where? This Medusa needs to be blocked from the top. Feels like that's going to be a matter of pushing one Gull over and then put... Nope, never mind. I already see that that's not the answer. So there... Have I done this puzzle before? I think I might have. Not that that's causing the solution to pop into my mind. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I've done this one before. Again, it's not causing the solution to occur to me. But okay. I mean, this part seems straightforward enough. Unless I wasn't supposed to use that shot yet. I don't think we need to do anything here except get in, get out. Ah! Ha! Well, I pulled that off. Not really in a very earned way, but I did it. I have 3 shots. Three shots, and I want to get this emerald framer to here. Positive I've done this puzzle before. For all the good it's doing me to know that. So the idea is to get this framer here while there's a bridge here that I can push it down. And then use 1 shot on this Gull and 2 shots on this Gull and push it to the left. I think. How can I do that though? So, if I were to... It's opaque to me. Because I just don't think it's not going to last long enough for this to work. But let me try it to verify that. Ready, go. Huh. But I can't get around anymore. Okay. You made it. I'm not going to be going much longer. Bag of Magic Food. And welcome, by the way. But at least a little bit more. And oh my goodness, has this whetted my you know, it's not going to be as long of a hiatus before the next one. I've done this puzzle before. I keep saying out loud because it's frustrating me. I can't remember what the solution turned out to be. Let me think. I mean, it's getting this to here. I'm almost positive. Unless there's a respawn gimmick. But I don't think there is. And so, I can get this in the position I want it in. But I couldn't do anything from there. Yeah. Well, this is not good. How are you today, Bag of Magic Food? Ooh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Ugh. Ah. Okay, with 4 shots. Nice. I mean, I'm sorry to hear you have to work. Not actually sure where you're from, so I don't know if it's a holiday there and you're working on a holiday or if it's just not a holiday. But either way, it sucks. Not working is generally better than working. And I say that as a person who loves his job. Okay, no, I haven't earned an extra shot. I just hadn't done this yet. So, what is the definition of insanity? Not gonna get different results here. I'm not sure. What is that level? What would make it stand out to me? Okay. Okay. Gonna have to start over, but am I misremembering? No, things cannot be pushed into the lava at all. Not even to be instantly burned up and not serve as bridges. So. Is it something much simpler? Is the... Ooh. Quite possibly. But I'm not positive. Okay. Now, the framer can't just be a red herring. Because I can see how I could use the bridge to put a Gaul in position, but then I'm still left with the how do you plan to get out of here problem. Oh, you know what? I can hear Abra protesting, and it is indeed her past her lunchtime. Danielle might have taken care of her. She might just be begging for attention, but I ought to check, huh? So hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. So, not only did Abra have her lunch, but she was fast asleep on the couch, and I was almost certainly hallucinating her meowing. So that's a happy ending. Okay. Okay. Figure this out through pure reason. Okay. Now Danielle is definitely calling me. Hang tight, gang. And we're back at it. Well, God of my voices, there are some undeniable similarities between Danielle and a cat. Is it just a respawn gimmick? Why did I do it that way? That was stupid. Okay. No, I don't think it is, because I don't even see how I would initiate it. If I don't solve this today, I will literally just go back and find when I've done it before in the past. believe I am in that position of just doing the exact same thing that I did before. In which case, what's going to be different? Probably nothing. Hold on. Put my mind at ease that it's not a respawn gimmick. I will do this. Wait. Now I don't even see how to test that. It's not a respawn gimmick. Okay. What if it's just being faster and more efficient? Maybe. Ooh, that was more efficient. And I totally timed everything wrong. I did that before. How did it work before? Not great, Regodeth. I don't know if I missed a clue or if we just haven't encountered the relevant clue, but I feel like I need a clue for the next puzzle that I haven't received. It's the one where the different beams of light are going, different colored lights are going across the screen, the pages, and there are the light beams are all the same color, but there are angled mirrors of different colors, and it's obvious some of the mirrors need to be active and some of them don't, and then it'll make the beams spell a number to solve the puzzle. And I think there must be a clue coming at some point, maybe, to tell me which ones, or I missed it already. Then again, that actually might be one I could brute force. So like, yeah, I just haven't even looked at it in a while because of that puzzle. But perhaps I'm missing... Perhaps I should look at it again and think a little more. I do love puzzles. Okay. I see how it could, if it was a respawn gimmick, be activated. Maybe. Oh, not that. Well, that sucked. Boom. Ooh, okay. I may take you up on... I'm not going to take you up on that right now, Regodeth. I want to look at it again and think a little and reflect on what we've seen and what might have been a clue. But I'm totally open to a nudge-type hint if I get nowhere with it. Because there's so many puzzles in that book. I'd like to be looking at the next one. And obviously Rich always is happy to hear... Rich loves when Friday Night Frosthaven starts up, and I'm like, well, first, gang, let me take you through how I solved a puzzle. So even just for Rich's sake. Okay, how am I going to make this work? Alright. Then I need to know, where does Alma respawn? Doesn't. Okay, no respawn gimmick. Comforting. This is why, though, I was saying earlier that I could totally do Baba Is You again. Someday when I'm done the Lolo games, I'll be doing that on the stream. I certainly won't remember the puzzle solutions by that point. Ooh, that was clumsy. And that was smooth. Okay. Oh! Oh, right. Maybe it is a respawn gimmick. It was the upper right corner. So can I hit Leaper there? That's the next challenge. Oh. Oh, I can definitely hit Leaper there. The presence of the heart framers makes that part kind of easy. So perhaps this is all coming together. Or at the very least, I can actually authentically rule out the respawn gimmick. Okay. Now, it would be much nicer to have not Alma, to have Leaper down there. But also that's harder to pull off. But not impossible. But nigh on impossible. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. That's clarifying. Of course, I don't know where Leaper spawns. Actually, wait. I can find that out. Because they're in their spawn points before we start, aren't they? Yes. And I can do that with one egg. By egging Alma. Perfect. Okay. There it is. And I bet that's what slowed me down the first time I solved this. Was thinking about it wrong. Wait. It's not the order to do it in. Ta-da! Because Leaper is a much more cooperative block to use. Yeah. Yeah, getting the snakies would be torture. I don't even see how it's viable here. Ta-da! For a moment I almost got overconfident and didn't rush past the one fireball that could have hit me. But at the last moment, I remembered to not relax for even a moment. And on we go. Okay. What's happening? This Medusa will need to be blocked twice. This Medusa, thrice. This Medusa, twice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 framers, but they're not all going to be playing along here. 2 snakies. So hold on, say that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 framers, 2 snakies, but all those 7 framers aren't available. So then 1, 2, and 8. Okay. Snakies might have to do double duty. It's only one way to find it. We're helpfully constrained at the start. Can't go up. So there's no choice but to do this. So that framer certainly doesn't have a bigger role to play. And then I must do this. At which point I should do that. I think I've done this one before. No reason not to take that. And then this one, up one, come around, and now that Medusa's blocked from the top, the lower one. Or if I can block the lower Medusa from the top. Either way, there's a way through in theory. The way this setup works, there's actually only one possible framer available. That's worth noting to myself. I don't think this was the way to do it. But might as well keep trying things. If that's there... I mean, I can get over here. But I absolutely needed to have stopped that bottom Medusa. I feel like I need to block her on the lower part. Because I'm certainly not seeing any way I can bring this up. Okay. Okay. So, if that's my theory, what can I do? I think I... maybe. 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 And maybe it'll turn out I'm not supposed to lock that. But here's one thing I think I can do right now. Because then, if I come on around and bring this guy down, he's in play. For this task, and then, well, no way to use that snaky for anything right now. Until I've first used it. I don't know. But let me try this. Hello, Stimpinski. Stimpinski arrives laughing. You're jolly today, that's good to see. How are you? What's so funny? Ah. We are Loloing out loud for sure. Well, let's try this. No good. She's dead. It's over. Wait, what if... No, because even if I put this up... Alright. Whip, whip, whip. It's never over. The game never ends. The game goes on forever and the tower never ends. Okay. That keeps the framer alive, but not in a way that seems obvious to me I'll ever get any use out of. I am taking some comfort in the fact that I know I've done this before. Yeah, there's no way down to the bottom row to do any, to like push this up and do anything with it. So I need to act efficiently here. That much is clear. There must be more shots on the board, but I don't know where, so. Okay, what if I move this to here, but I don't want it there because I'm gonna need the snaky over on the right some. At least the way I'm currently doing this. And if I need the snaky over to the right, then I need to block this Medusa here. That's the working theory. But if it's already in position like that, can I do this fast enough? Maybe, but I'm out of shots now. So a lot now depends on the top Medusa hiding shots, which he is not doing. Okay. Well, I will die, but will I uncover shots? Yes. Good to know. Good to know. So what am I going to do that's going to earn me those shots? Well, maybe a thought has occurred. Okay. Push this guy over here and don't worry about optimizing. And bring a thing up to clear the way to reclaim him. This does not feel like I've unlocked it yet. But who knows? More shots? No. Which is a shame, because the one shot I have, if there was a free snaky, would be enough to get the job done. There's only one more thing I need to block. And there aren't shots here. No. So, no, I can't chill about that snaky. I need to remain anxious about that snaky. So what's the gimmick? God damn it. Oh dear. Here's the thought. I gotta finish, like, I need to have beaten all of the Lolo games, like, at some point fairly soon. Like, I'm about to turn 40. I do not want to die because I gave myself a heart attack playing Adventures of Lolo. Okay. Damn it. Have I lost my thought? I think I still have the thought. Do I, though? Not actually sure that I do. Okay. Actually, I'm not even sure I had a thought now. Not sure I've ever thought anything. That was certainly not what I wanted to do. My confidence shattered by a humiliating jump scare. I understand how another person's mileage may vary, but I could listen to the Adventures of Lolo song, any of them, forever, on an endless loop. So really, just all it comes down to is what I'm gonna do with this little guy. Oh. Maybe it's just a more complicated dance. But what am I thinking? What was I even thinking was the dance? No. No, there's no thought. There's nothing. Take that. That one's free. Okay. Is there some path by which I put this here for a moment? Egg this dude, put him here. Run around? No. No. Could it be that I never need this guy over here? I should use a framer over here. Let's think. No, it doesn't seem likely. Let's see. If I used... There's 4 shots total. If I used 1 shot to put him here so that I could push this over... Then I need 1 shot for this. But then how do I ever get this guy over here to... No. No. Is it... No, it's not, but... It was a nice thought. Is there a way to sneak one of these out? I don't think so. No, this boy's got to be an upper or a downer. So... There's not even shots in that one. This might be crawling through the backlog and finding the solution for next time. Or maybe I'll figure it out just now. But I'm getting close to quitting time. Have I been making this more complicated than it needs to be? There's 2 snakies. Am I trying to optimize the wrong snaky? What if this fella has 1 job? No. It's a nice thought. But I can't use this guy a second time. Unless... perhaps that snaky's easier to optimize. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it! God, oh man, twice. The exact same way twice. I got jump scared a few times when I played Amnesia: The Dark Descent for the first time a couple months ago. And I think the accompanying dread feeling was worse. Because that's a scarier game than Lolo. But just the pure shock was not worse. I just... it's because it's the feeling like everything's okay. Not being even primed for something scaring you. I did, Clef, and hello. It's technically not Lolo and Lala. It's Lolo and La to go with the DDD gimmick. But yes, I loved that when I was a kid, and I love it now. Except that, again, it brings me back to my complaint of why is Hal doing nothing with the Adventures of Lolo / Eggerland property? There's money in that banana stand, so to speak. Okay. What was I thinking? I remember what I was thinking. Assume that this guy is pure deadweight. I think I did know that. Bag of magic food. Although I don't know that I, like, intellectually internalized it. Because if you had asked me, what's Dreamland called in Japan, I would have said Yume Land. Showing off my knowledge that the word for dream in Japanese is Yume. Pupupu Land. King DDD is a great character. I like that There are many Kirby games where he does get slotted into the antagonist role again. But after the first game, where his scheme was just steal all the food, and not out of like, you know, evil cause the famine reasons, just because he's greedy for food. Not deliberately engineering a famine for the Dreamlanders. Then after that, it's always if he's the bad guy, he's not really. He's misunderstood for some reason or another. I loved that reveal that he was actually just trying to help by breaking up the Star Rod in Kirby's Adventure. I've not noticed that, but that's an interesting point. And it also sets up the grand Kirby tradition of these adorable games typically culminating in a like battle against a terrifying eldritch horror. Ah. Arg! Okay. I mean, this is it. I just didn't quite go fast enough. It's all just execution now. I've got lots of time to do it, but I have not had any success yet. It's been a while since I even tried, but I've been trying to get the Japanese Eggerland games, the Windows ones, like the last 2 entries in the series, working. That's a fun bit of trivia that I was aware of. And it's great, because Kirby looks exactly like he should look. Yeah, oh, I bet that the original designs of Lolo and Lala come heavily from just, what's a cute thing that we can do within the intense graphical limitations imposed upon us. They've got a little tail. They're not just pure balls, but yeah, pretty simple character design. But they're lovable. They're excellent characters. Yeah. Like, oh man. Yet another classic HAL character design. Focus group to death. Producing a super generic hero. Okay. And now just do this without any thumb slips. Ta-da! Okay, get set up over there. Obviously, it's easier to put the snaky up, so I'll put the framer down. It's all over but the cheering. Firing a thumb slip, but it's not even room for a thumb slip anymore. Boom. Okay. How many rooms have I solved? Yeah, okay. I can't get sucked into this, but if I can solve this really fast, it'd be great. It'd be great to get 2 full floors done today. Alright. All we got are Snakies and Medusas. The Medusas need to be blocked both twice by respawn gimmicks. Is this actually easy? This one kind of feels like a victory lap. I mean, let's find it. Yes. It's easy. Maybe? Oh, but it's not. It's not... Well, we'll see how hard it really is, but... It's not a pure, like, congratulations, children. You remembered this mechanic exists in the game. How many different respawn points are going to need to be blocked? Only one way to find out. Oh, that's fiendish. Well, okay. Let's find it. It's gonna be to the left, isn't it? To the left of the treasure? Yeah. And now they're probably all cleared. Yes. Any more shots? Yes. Not enough. But okay. Perchance I can get this done quickly. Because the first step is just to put snakies in those 3 positions. Now, the fiendish part is that this... I'm gonna need at least 1 shot left over at the end. Only one way to find it. Ooh, I see how I can be even more shot efficient if it comes to it. And I think it will. I can do it by doing something like this. Might as well work on the timing. Now? And then... Thus? Is that the right spot? I think it is. Yep. I needed to do that the other time, too. And that would have done it. Or wait, can I even do it? I can do this. I think. Oh, right. Oops. Could have. But okay, okay. I think we're solving floor level 7, the 7th floor, or whatever you want to call it. Floor. That's what we'll call it. Okay. It's just a matter of keeping track of who has been moved from where. Who's in their original position. Now I need to move 4 of these dudes. I'm going to start by doing what I just did. Okay. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, go! Good, good. Do the same thing here. Wait, 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 go. Ta-da! Gonna have 4 shots left over. Dance with the snakies. And savor. Another great victory. Boom. Done and dusted. Okay. 3 floors to go. We'll pick this up next time I just get a chance to do this, which I hope will be sooner than it was this time. When we come back, we have a unequal halves design with the river. I think this is another one I've done before. I'm not positive. 2 down Medusas who are going to be moving vertically for sure. I hope. Let's find out. Yes. Skull up there. There's going to be some respawn gimmicking, I think, but not necessarily. Alright, cool. Well, I look forward to it, and I hope you do too. We're going to wrap up for now. Every now and then I should say that, hey, if you're hanging out here, you're having a good time, besides following, if you're not already following, why wouldn't you? If you're hanging out here and having a good time. But you might also like to join us on the Discord. You can get the invite to the 58 Dream Shoot Discord from the About section on this Twitch channel. And we're there. And Stimpinski tells us about his board game hauls. You can see the campaign status of the Friday Night Frosthaven campaign. You can get announcements about things that are happening. Things that get canceled, things that get rescheduled, things that get added excitingly to the schedule out of nowhere like this today. And, you know, we can chat about whatever at any time if for whatever reason that appeals to you. So join us if you'd like to. If you enjoyed this and you have not seen me play the American Adventures of Lolo games, that and everything else I've ever done is on my YouTube channel, which you can also get to through the Discord. If you ever enjoy the Starting Soon music here, you can see Aaron Hodges-Boyle's, who's the composer of that music. You can go to his Bandcamp from my About section, and I recommend you do. He's got some cool music. Throw him a couple bucks and download some of his songs. Support a young artist. Yeah. So that anyway, that's all that. If you're watching this on YouTube, press the thumbs up button. I guess. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm competing for serious algorithmic exposure here, but it does feel nice when you get a thumbs up. So you could do that. Subscribe, whatever. And there, I've done my responsibility of doing the promoting stuff. So good for me. Well done. And that's it. That's all there is. Except for me to say that what's coming up tomorrow. Very exciting. Greg and James beat 'em up is always exciting. Me and my buddy Greg trying to play all the beat 'em ups. But the really exciting part is that, unbeknownst to Greg, I've made a chiptune theme song that will debut tomorrow night. We'll have the same Starting Soon song from Noir by Aaron Hodges-Boyle, but then a 15 to 20 second official Greg and James beat 'em up theme song will debut. So I'm looking forward to that. Greg doesn't know about it, so that's the most exciting part for me. But I'm looking forward to all of the rest of you hearing it too, and hopefully saying, hey, that was pretty cool. Or, you know, I mean, if you think it sucks, you can tell me that too, but it's gonna hurt. Yeah, so there's that. Come Friday, playing Friday Night Frosthaven, baby. We are in the middle of the Realm of Endless Frost scenario. We're right at the boss's door. I don't think we can do it, but we're gonna try. We'll play it out hard. And then it'll be the weekend again. Star Control 3 on Saturday. I had to take a week off, but we have a second playthrough attempt going, and it's going well. I'm looking forward to picking that up and seeing how much further we can take it. On Sunday, Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle. I think I'm going into the dream world. In the swamp, where the swamp gas knocks you out, and you wake up in dreamland. Because I don't know what else to do right now. So I'm going to see if I can find something to do in there. Who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, that's the agenda for the coming week. As scheduled as early as I can schedule it, but a lot depends on just when I have the time. We're going to play more Adventures of Lolo for the Famicom sooner than, many, many months from now. We're going to beat this one and start the third one before this year is out. And that's it. That's all. That's all there is. So if you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're pushing those blocks and screaming in terror at those Medusas, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.